I've got 2 meetings to tell you about. You've got 1 week left to fill out your scholarship application and get it in. Hit pause right now. Gobble, gobble, gobble. I've got an update on state convention because Federation Focus is on for the week of August 24th, 2026. Hey there, PA Federation family. My name is David Goldstein. I am your first vice president. Thank you so much for joining me and welcome inside Studio B. Let's get right to the meetings and then we'll get to those important dates. Wednesday night at 7:30, it's the seniors group. They're meeting and Connie will have all sorts of information for them. Join that meeting. It's anywhere in the state you want to join. You don't have to be as old as you think you have to be. Everybody's welcome, but join them at 7:30. If you've got questions for Connie, reach out at seniors@nfbofpa.org. Thursday night, and I apologize to Michelle and Lynn because I originally said I was going to do that meeting at 6 because I have something at 8 and I didn't know when I was going to eat dinner. So now I don't know when I'm going to eat dinner because the state convention planning meeting is Thursday night at 7. Thursday night, 7 p.m., state convention planning meeting. It's going to be sandwiched in with a national meeting at 6 and something else I have at 8. So 7 p.m. Thursday, state convention planning meeting. I hope you can make it. I've got some updates on sponsors. I've got some updates on some raffle items that we've picked up. Got some good updates. So join us on Thursday at 7. That's it for the meetings. And the fact that Labor Day is so late this year, in fact, it's as late as it possibly could be, I'm really thrown off. So let's get to the applications for the scholarships. They are due next Monday, August 31st by midnight. Next Monday, August 31st. If you are in college in Pennsylvania, go fill it out, get all the stuff you need in, submit it. If you have any difficulties or questions, you can reach out to me and I will direct you to the right person to talk to. But because most likely the issues you're going to be having is with the web, they're going to come to me, vp1@nfbofpa.org. I had a problem today with somebody that had an issue. Not sure what it is. The developers are looking into it. Hopefully it will be cleared up. I don't know if anybody else has tried and not had success. But if you have questions or problems getting your application in for the scholarship, please, vp1@nfbofpa.org. Now, that goes hand in hand with the next thing that I'm going to tell you about, and that is our October raffle tickets. They are coming, and I can begin to take orders right now. Reach out to me again, vp1@nfbofpa.org. Tell me how many you want. I can't give you specific numbers, but when you do send me your payment, I will shoot you an image of your tickets filled out. Liz will do that. And it may take a week or two because she starts school today. She's not happy about it. She'd rather be filling out your raffle tickets. But reach out to me. They're $5 each. It's for the drawings in October. Every day in October, there's 31 days and there's 31 nightly drawings. They correspond with the Pennsylvania Lottery nightly drawing numbers. The Play 3 evening drawing. If you have 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 comes out any day, you win. Congratulations. The best part is you win $50. However, if it comes out on Saturday, you win $100. Now, the last time I won 3 times. Now, I did buy quite a few tickets because I thought we were going to have more people ask with some trivia questions that I did. So it ended up working out. I broke even because I had 2 $50 winners and 1 $100 winner. So it all worked out for Liz and I. Again, if you need tickets, reach out to me, vp1@nfbofpa.org. I will not send you the tickets in the mail, your stubs. I will send you via text or email. I will send you your numbers and images of your filled out tickets. And then we will submit them to Jim Antonacci. Again, you have any questions, vp1@nfbofpa.org. Now, while we're talking about scholarships and the raffle, let's move right into state convention. Lynn and I went out, that's President Lynn Heights, and I went out to Hershey last week, and we met with Dylan from the Hershey Lodge, and we got a few clarifications where our rooms are going to be, about the construction that may be happening, which will pretty much be done by then, we've been told. Now, here's a couple of interesting things. Let me tell you the one thing that might be difficult for you first. The Hershey Lodge is a cash-free hotel. That doesn't mean they give out free money. That means you can't bring cash and use it there. If you don't have a debit card or a credit card, you can bring cash, but you will have to then go convert that to a Visa gift card. And they do have one of those machines there on site. But if you do not need one of those, don't bring cash, you can use your credit or debit card or Apple Pay. Or I'm assuming Google Pay as well. Don't quote me on the Google Pay. So all of the restaurants, all of everything there, cash free. No cash is accepted. I can tell you you will be eating a lot of chocolate while we're out there, because we were in a meeting room doing another meeting sandwiched in between our meetings with Dylan. And there was candy every 4 feet in the room that we were in. There may have been 8 or 10 tables, and there were 8 or 10 candy dishes with Hershey miniatures. So you will be eating chocolate. So don't bring chocolate with you, because you'll be getting plenty of chocolate out there. Now, I can tell you that reservations are being accepted. Remember to use the National Federation of the Blind of Pennsylvania, not NFB. They won't know who you are when you call. You can also do it online. The link is below in the description, and of course will be in the email when that goes out. But you're probably better off calling. It is a lot easier to do it that way. You can go from the 4th to the 9th, check in on the 4th, check out on the 9th. But the convention is the 5th through the 8th of November. 5th through the 8th. Now, I mentioned some things and I sounded like a turkey at the beginning. Why is that, you may be asking? Well, because the box lunches on Thursday and Friday will now include a turkey option. So if you've already placed your order, like I have, we will reach out to you to see if you want to switch what your box lunches are on those 2 days to turkey, or if you want to leave them the same. We will reach out to you and find out what you'd rather have. If you want what you already ordered, that's fine. Or if you want to switch it to turkey. That may take a minute to do. So if you don't hear from us in a couple of weeks, then you can reach out. But give us a minute to get everything fixed up with the website. The website now shows the turkey option on there if you're going to do the all-inclusive. The all-inclusive is $225. That includes 8 meals, lunch, dinner Thursday, lunch, dinner Friday, lunch banquet Saturday, breakfast on Sunday, and then that special breakfast on Friday morning, just for folks who buy the all-inclusive. Again, $225. That also includes your registration fee. Now, I'm not sure what the registration fee will be once we go a la carte on September 16th. It may be $25, it may be $30. We haven't discussed exactly what that will be. Meal prices should be coming out in the next week or so. They will come out before the all-inclusive ends. Now, there are some eateries there in the hotel that you can go to. In fact, there's one right at the end of the Cocoa hallway where all of our meeting rooms are. And there's other places in the hotel as well. Again, they only accept cashless payments, Apple Pay, any kind of credit or debit card. So please don't bring cash with you if you can avoid doing that. I mean, you might want to bring some cash if you're going shopping off-site or on the train or whatever the case may be, but you cannot use cash at the hotel. Now, last week I had mentioned Pampered Chef. We have been extended by 1 week, so you have until the 29th of August to make a purchase. nfbofpa.org/chef. nfbofpa.org/chef. Liz placed a $179 order yesterday. I'm not quite sure what she got. I will tell you next week if I remember to ask her. But $179, I think if you do $150 or better, you get free shipping. And I believe that's why she went to, I don't know why she went $29 over, but it is what it is. And the affiliate will benefit from our purchase and anybody else's purchase. I know that Michelle had told me Lisa also made a purchase. I don't know if you've made a purchase. Let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to know what you got and see if it matches if it matches all the things Liz bought. And I'm not sure what she bought, but you have until Saturday, the 29th of August to make your Pampered Chef purchase. nfbofpa.org/chef. Please go out and take a look around. Any order is helpful because if we get to a certain amount, they actually give us more in commissions. And I don't remember what that amount is. It's fairly steep, and I don't know that we're close to that yet. But go make a purchase. Again, it'll benefit you because you'll have something to cook or serve with, and it'll benefit the affiliate. And we do thank you for any purchases you make. Besides the October raffle tickets, which you'll see in the description down below, I talk about a few other things. There is the Coast to Coast Movement Challenge, which I heard the Capital Chapter is going to get on board with that. Congratulations to them. I don't know if it's happened yet. I will find out at a next Coast to Coast meeting, or unless somebody from Capital wants to shoot me a text or an email and let me know. I would love to know what you guys are doing. I'll mention it next week. But other chapters and divisions, come on, let's get to it. It's not too late. You have until the end of the year to make your donations, get all the donations in, so you got plenty of time, but do your thing while it's still fairly nice out. It's going to start to get cold soon. I know some places, some folks like the Greater Philadelphia Chapter are doing theirs in October during Blind Equality Achievement Month. That's a great idea. Whatever you can do, please go to nfb.org/movers and sign your chapter up. Let me know what you're doing. Either shoot me a text or an email. Let me know what your chapter or division is doing. I'd love to know what you guys are up to. We've got some other fundraisers down below. Dancing in the Dark to be Dancing in the Light is October 10th from the Greater Lehigh Valley Chapter. It is their 7th annual gala. It's going to be at the Northampton Country Club in Easton. I will be going, and I know a few other folks are interested in going. So please reach out to Jemmie Jones. Her email is down below in the description. If you can't find it down there, please reach out to me and I will shoot you an email with her information. I'm not going to spoil the new sponsors that we had join us since we last talked last Monday. But I did mention the Philadelphia Union. They are on board with 4 tickets to a game next season, along with free parking at that game. We have a Philadelphia Eagles extra large hoodie coming, which I'm not sure if that's going to be a raffle item or if that's going to be an auction item. It's got a retail value of $60, or at least that's what we paid. We have Waymo on board as a sponsor for $5,000. They are a platinum sponsor. UPMC has yet to commit, but we're hoping they do the same as they did last year. We've got some others on there. Burks, I can never remember if it's knee and ankle or foot and ankle. I think it's foot and ankle. Burks, foot and ankle. And I will have links down below to the sponsors that we have other than the Philadelphia Union. I have not put that out there yet. We have some others that will go up soon. Now, I promised the sponsors that we would put it on the website, but our website is in a freeze. We can't add new content until we get upgraded sometime in September. So fingers crossed that happens and we can get all that information up. So if you don't see any changes on our website, that is why. Now, one last thing I wanted to talk about, and that is White Canes Connect episode 158. It dropped earlier today. And in it, Simon talks to Nichole Canuso, Shannon Brooks, and Natanya Sortland. And I don't know about your name, but voiceover for me says Natanya's name funny, and it makes it so I want to say that whenever I either talk about her or talk to her. But it is Natanya Sortland. But they all are involved in Lunar Retreat, which is a fringe arts, performing arts setup that is happening next month in September. All the information is over on whitecanesconnect.com/158, whitecanesconnect.com/158. You can also listen to the episode there, or you can listen on any of your favorite podcast directories, Apple, Spotify, and so forth, as well as YouTube. And the YouTube channel, it's not this YouTube channel, it's at PA Blind Podcast for White Canes Connect. So again, check out White Canes Connect, episode 158. And we'd love to hear from you. Like to know what you think of that episode. Starts off a little bit differently from most of the episodes that we drop. Starts off with a little bit of the audio description and music that you'll hear in the episode. And of course, if you go to the performances in September. But let me know what you think about that. Simon would also love to know. So please reach out or drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. Now, I know a couple of people, Jason Polanski being one of them, gave some other tips for folks going to college. And I'm going to do a very short recap of both of those in the next couple of days that will come out as a very brief White Canes Connect episode, just to make sure everything gets out there. Maybe I'll see if I can get one of the PABS board members on to talk about those as well. And it'll just be good to have out there. Jason had some good comments, so I want to make sure they get out there. And they did what most folks do. They called in 267-338-4495. And you can call in with tips, tricks on things you might do, whether it's a technology tip or it's what you do in college. You can also leave a review of the episode that Simon just did, episode 158, whatever you want. 267-338-4495. All things White Canes Connect related. And please leave your name and town if you do leave a voicemail. If you trash anything on there and you leave your name and town, that wouldn't be a good idea. So please reach out to White Canes Connect. Again, 267-338-4495. We've got a lot of episodes coming out. Lisa and I are scheduled to get back in the studio with a guest in the next week. We haven't recorded in over a year. Can you believe that? But we're getting together. Lindsay Mohammed Park is going to get involved. So we've got a lot of folks coming on board so we get episodes out every week. Because that's what I want every week, because then I think we can get sponsors that will help the affiliate. That is all I have for this episode of Federation Focus for the week of August 24th, 2026. I really do appreciate you watching. Let's go out and build the National Federation of the Blind of Pennsylvania. Thanks again for watching. Take care, and I will talk to you next Monday.